Okay, so we've had the bike running again, and we just took it out and we're heating up the engine, getting ready to do what I call the first running oil change. As you can see right there, the oil is pretty nasty. Let's see if I can get it. It's staying fairly clean, but it's got a lot of contaminants in it. So the oil's not broke down, which is fine, but the engine itself has a lot of contaminants in it that's causing it to be a dark gray color. Most likely the old oil. And the first time I did the oil change yesterday, I did it just to get the old oil out before I even ran the engine. Filled it back up with brand new oil, ran it around, took the kids for rides, just got it hot. This morning I took it out, ran it around, got it hot, and then I drained the oil. We're going to put some fresh oil in hopes that that'll hopefully clean up a lot more. Usually it takes a couple of times of running oil changes to get all the junk out of an old engine that's been sitting. But as far as the rest of the status of the bike, front end wise, I just checked all the lighting works. The blinkers and the headlight works. So really the rear end is where we're going to have our next area of concern. And I'll be honest with you up front. I'll show you this later today, but we're going to take a garbage can, one kind of like that there, and we're going to cut it out and use it for the rear fender because it's got that right plastic consistency, but also for the side panels, because that's $15, and if I wreck it, well, who cares? And if it doesn't look entirely perfect, who cares? The only two things that I'm really having a hard time figuring out right now is I want to move the battery. I hate that location. I think that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I've been trying to figure out where a good place to move it to is, and then also the airbox may be in that negotiation, and that's why it's not on. But it, without that, it runs. And it is tuned up well enough that it fires on the first kick, but the top end's still a little laggy, so we got to figure out what's going on there. So anyway, there's an update.